Hello everybody, this is Baljit from JK. Welcome on my channel. Today I'm in my closet ready to install laminate wood floor in my closet. If you notice, I have a couple of videos about the laminate floor I'm installing in my other room. So this is my last final room left to install laminate floor. I have a lot of work to do. I have to upgrade my bathroom floors, like I'm going to install porcelain tiles, cabinets, a lot of stuff, but I'm not worried about those ones yet. I'm trying to focus on this one. This room going to be a little bit different than other rooms, and this room I'm not going to remove my baseboard, because this baseboard, when 1.5 years before, I have made this walk-in closet, and this baseboard I installed with a lot of nails. It's going to be really hard to take care of, so I will run some quarter round after I finish laminate floor. In this video, I will also try to take a couple shots about my starting row and my finish row, because I missed those shots in my last videos, and those two rows are really important. And I will also show how laminate wood floor properly lock each other and how you see they are properly locked and set. So now let's start. So first, I remove all my carpet and carpet padding. I make sure there is no nail or any staple left behind, and I cleaned my room really good and I vacuum out. Now, first we're gonna install underlayment. Underlayment is not you have to install according to your floor, but you can install underlayment either way, and you can install floor on top. Just make sure you cover all the area, you don't leave any gap around your room or inside your room. So this room is really small, and I'm going to lay my underlayment at the long side, so I have to make less cuts. After installing underlayment, the next part to work on your door jambs. I'm going to use this laminate wood piece as a reference. I'm going to cut my door jambs all around so my laminate piece can fit underneath really snuggy, so I don't see any gap around. So now we are going to cut. I'm going to use multi-tool. So now we installed our underlayment already, and we also cut our door jambs. So now my first row, I'm going to start from this side from my door, because like here we have a closet, that's my bathroom. I'm going to install different kind of tiles like porcelain or something as we talk about it. But in your situation, I'm not sure if you are going to keep going it, but in my case I have to install a transition over here. So if I close my door over here, so my transition need to be stay this side, not inside. If I install my transition inside, my door will not open, so you need to make sure which side your door open. So I will also take this middle piece as a reference. I'm going to install my transition over here. So when I will be installing my first row, I will make sure my first tile doesn't pass this area, because I have to install a little T-rack over here, then my transition gonna sit inside. So my first row will be this side, then I will finish on that side. So I'm ready to install my first row. For my first row, I have to make a couple measurements because I have a door at my first row. I'm going to stick about this much of my laminate to this side so I can put transition on it. And as you can see, I also have a groove side. The way I'm going to install tiles, and the tongue side is going to be capping side. I'm going to be finish, or if you have a wall, then a wall side. Also, this tile is a little bit wider than my area, so I have to cut first from the side, then I'm going to make a measurements, then we're going to put this tile, then the next one. To make this tile fit, I'm going to flip around so I don't make any marker on any line on my right side. Then I'm going to put my level all the way across, and we're gonna mark a line, and we're gonna cut it. That will be our first piece. So now we made a first cut from the side. Our piece is fit in this area. Now we have to make some measurements so it can fit in under the door. If I make it like that, then it's not gonna be exactly. So what I have to do, I have to mark it over here. This time I have to do it the right side. If I flip it, it's not gonna be this side. Just sticking out a little bit extra. And we are going to cut this area, not the middle one. We're gonna keep a middle one about like, I have to measure it. I have to keep a middle one about like 2 inch. Now my first row is already installed at the door. Let's see how it look like. So if you see here, I have a no gap, both side, no gap. And I'm going to put my transition over here. It will be T-rack over here. I'm gonna put my transition, it's gonna be come over here. It's gonna be parallel to this one. And if you look at this side, we are going to install a quarter round, but I don't have any gap still. This side I have about like a 1/4 inch. I have a this side 1/4 inch too, but we have to give some kind of a gap around for expansion. Like this laminate floor gonna expand for a couple days, and we also going to install a 1/4 round awning. So now we're ready for the next row. Next row we are going to cut the same piece until here. I have to cut one piece to make it fit, and we're gonna keep locking those tongue and groove system. After first row I have a couple pieces already, so they can come up until here. So we have 3-4 pieces already. Now we are going to lock each other on first row. Really simple. As I talk about it, this one have a like a groove side, and this side is a little tongue side. So what we have to do, we're gonna just tongue and groove, just to make sure you have an even gap in both sides, and you just press. And you will also hear like some kind of click sound. Okay, I have done something wrong here. I show you here what we have to do. If you notice over here, I have a little carpet piece stick inside, so I have a little gap over here. I have to take it off. So we need to make sure we don't have any piece of dust, like any piece of plastic, carpet, anything in the middle of their tongue and groove, so it's not gonna lock. Simply, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna clean it out. Make sure nothing in the middle. And here we go. I heard a click sound. Now I'm going to put my next piece. Same thing. Click sound. My third piece. Same thing. Okay, just in case if we have to lock it a little more tight, then I will use this tool. I will hit it. Once I hit it, then hit this side. Make sure all the pieces are locked. Now we can keep going with other rows. Now we finished the installation and whole room. We are ready for final row. In final row we have to make some special measurements to cut so piece can exactly fit. Now I'll show you how we can cut that piece. So I'm using this piece, this small piece, as a demo. So how we have to cut it, then I will cut the bigger piece. So what basically we have to lock it this way, and we're gonna cut from this side. Then first we're gonna mark the side we're gonna cut it. So by mistake we're not gonna cut the other side. Then we're gonna flip over and we're gonna mark both sides. We're gonna mark to the top edge, not the bottom. We're gonna mark at the top. We're gonna mark both sides. We are not cutting like straight. If one side is like 2, we taking out 2 inch. We're not going to take out 2 inch from the other side, because this side can be narrow, this side can be wide. So what we have to do, we have to uh, match those two lines. So basically we have to match those two lines like that. And this side is look like we are cutting a little bit extra, this side less. And when we're gonna put it back, it will be perfectly fit, and we're gonna have a little bit gap over there. Now I have all the pieces ready to go. Actually, I have earlier we have two pieces over here. So now we have to cut, we have to place couple pieces. So this side is a flat. I'm gonna cut this, put it over here. Just put it like that. I'm not gonna be lock it right now. And then I'm going to put this long piece and lock it this side first, then this side, and then we're gonna put like a last piece over here. Once you locked, that's it. So with that one is now our final row done too. The last thing is left to install quarter round all around the room. After installing quarter round, then we will be do detailed cleanup this room and ready to move in. My own quarter round is about 3/4 inch wide. I painted out and everything ready to go, and I'm going to use my DeWalt air compressor with the air nail gun, and I'm going to use 18 gauge 2-inch long brad nails to install this quarter round. Quarter round installing is pretty simple. Just need to have a cut piece on sides and tack with a couple nails, and make sure you cover all the areas bottom and the side. If you leave any gap, then we will fill with the wood filler. Now this is a finished look. If you like my video, please like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.